The second question from atheist named Anna from England is, why do we as humans need religion? Why must we have one? What do we lack with it? For example, what am I living right now? In this part, I want to answer the second question. Why do we need religion? Many others have asked me the same question, saying, we humans have reason, and our reason is more complete than that of animals. So, why do we need religion? I don't want to answer your through any specific religion. Rather, I want to explain this to you based on reason and logic. If you look at the statistics, approximately 85% of the world's population adheres to a religion. Therefore, the inclination of humans towards religion is an intrinsic, deep-rooted, and fundamental matter. Religion not only fulfills many human needs, but is itself a fundamental and inherent need within us. Since this need is embedded in our innate nature, we should never expect aspiration between humans and religion. As you know, the word religion, according to the Oxford Dictionary, means believing in a higher power, such as God or gods, that is worthy of worship. In general, there must be a power that is far greater than anything we see around us. It is not fitting for humans to worship something weak or powerless. Rather, they should worship something that is above all beings, including themselves. In the Arabic language, the word for religion is pronounced din. In Arabic, din means a way or method of living. So, if we consider the Arabic meaning, by receiving religion, we receive a way or method, or better put, a comprehensive program for how to live our lives. Giving this to definition, our main question changes. Instead of asking, why do we need religion? We should ask, why do we need a way or method of living? I think the points I've made might be a bit difficult to understand, so let's explain them with a few examples. When you buy a new device, the first thing you look for is the user manual to read it. Why does the manufacturer provide a user manual for the device? What is needed for that manual when your device is already in our possession? You might say it's better understanding of the device. That is correct. We need to read the manual to fully understand how to use the device properly. For example, if you buy a washing machine, you may not initially know how to use it. But when you read the manual and follow its instructions, you learn how to use it correctly. You learn the power button is for turning it on and off, and the lock button is for locking the door. It even tells us what could damage the washing machine, such as not pouring water into the control panel, or not dropping it from a height because it might break. So, the manufacturer has done a few things in the manual. First, introduced the washing machine to us. Second, taught us how to use it. Third, warned us about the risk that could damage it. Therefore, we need the user manual to understand the plan the manufacturer has set for the device and make better use of it. If you read scientific studies, you will realize that we humans are more complex than any other creature around us. For example, fish have two-chambered heart, while humans have four-chambered heart. And our circulatory system is the most complete of all. Even if we look at the other bodily system compared to other animals, such as our circulatory system, digestive system, excretory system, and so on, we see that we are more advanced in many ways than animals. When we think about the structure of our brain and nervous system, we realize that humans possess the highest level of thought and cognition. For instance, humans protect forests and prevent the extinction of certain animals which prove that we are the most intelligent beings on earth. Now, let me ask you a question. When we need a manual written by the creator of the device to use it properly, wouldn't we also need a manual or a guide for ourselves, humans, when are the most complex creature on earth? I know you are not fully convinced, and the answer from each of you is certainly yes. Indeed, we humans also need a comprehensive and complete program to guide us on the right way to live. If you remember, I mentioned that the maker of the washing machine teach us three things in the manual. So we humans also need a guide that provides us with these three things. First, the maker introduced the washing machine to us. Similarly, our program must fully introduce us as human beings. For example, who we are, how we came into existence, who created us, what we are made of, and what we will become after this. The second point is that the maker teaches us how to use the machine. So, our program for humanity must also teach us why we should live, how we should live, what the purpose of our life is, and what happens to us after this. Does everything end after this, or is there another world that gives us hope to be good people? The third point is that the maker informs us of the dangers that could damage the washing machine. In the same way, our human program should teach us which action will lead to a bad outcome. For example, by drinking alcohol and becoming intoxicated, you lose your sense for a while, during which you might commit harmful actions. No, another question arises: where should we find this manual for living our lives correctly as humans? If the government were to write a program for how we should live our lives in books, would we humans be any different from that washing machines that was created by humans? Therefore, the program that we need must certainly not be written by us humans. Instead, it should be a program written by a superhuman power to guide us properly. So, here we understand that the manual for us humans is our religion. However, it must be a religion set by a superhuman power, not one created by humans themselves. Because a religion created by humans would be no different from the washing machine analogy. For example, for us Muslims, Islam is that manual. In Islam, a superhuman power who has no partners or equals is the creator and designer of humans. Through the prophet from among us, this power has sent down a book that answers all questions, teach us the way to live, and show us how to utilize the earth and its creature. This superhuman is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I know you are not fully convinced. Thank you for listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.